Hey everyone, today I'm going to be mountain biking through Fairhill, Maryland. Fairhill is located between Newark, Delaware and Elkton, Maryland. Got about 6,000 acres of beautiful land out here. It's definitely horse country. Behind me you can see one of the many horse rinks that are used for training and for horse shows in Fairhill. Today I'm going to be riding my Salsa Timberjack. I had a hip replacement between 7 and 8 months ago. We're going to be approaching 8 months, and I started taking these videos to demonstrate the capacity that I have now in my hip and in my leg, and you know how it's just helped my physical condition all around. I want to share these videos. There's a lot out there about hiking, biking, and you know, a lot of the activities that I just enjoy doing, and I want to share it with others in some of the places that I'm doing these activities in, especially with my new hip replacement. So again, for anyone out there who's considering a hip replacement, I'm about eight months into it, and consistently on a bike ride, hitting between 8 and 10 miles, some rugged terrain in there as well, and on hikes, having no problem with 5 to 6 miles a day. So today we're going to be hitting some gravel roads, some wide open gravel roads. We're not going to be doing anything too technical on the mountain bike. And we're going to document some of the scenery and some of the trail ride, share it with you, so you know you can take a look at the possibility of your physical condition and you know after your hip replacement as well. Thanks. This is a good example of the types of trails in Fairhill. A lot of gravel road, wide open. It's kind of nice to get out here, and especially after my surgery, this played a key part in me just getting comfortable and confident with my new hip replacement, and again, just feeling confident getting on a bike and being able to work through the pain and not doing anything too technical. Fairhill is a great area to ride, mountain bike or hybrid. A lot of people enjoy it. People who really like technical trails, downhill, rocky, rooty, a little bit of that, not as much. But it's a great spot just to open up, and especially after a surgery like a hip replacement. Gain confidence getting back on the bike, doing activities like this. Good part of the recovery is just feeling comfortable getting on your hip and your leg and starting to do some of the activities that you used to be able to do. Love the different conditions at Fairhill. You have a lot of areas that travel through woods. It's cooler along the Big Elk Creek. And you have some areas that take into wide open fields. It's a lot hotter. Today's a beautiful day. Kind of hitting a little bit of both. For people thinking about having a hip replacement, you've been considering it or putting it off. I did for a long time, and I stopped doing a lot of these activities. When it finally got to the point where it was not just these activities, but just normal every day, trying to get up, trying to move around, and being in pain. decide to have it done. It was quite a recovery process. It wasn't bad. It takes a lot of work, physical therapy. But I've now been enjoying these activities for a number of months after my replacement. There are a lot of historic features to this area. This is actually the old Route 273, which takes you between Fairhill and Newark, Delaware. Dates back to the early 1900s. You've got all these neat features, cool bridges all along the way to have fun on and play on. It's just a really neat spot to get away. Take in a good couple hours of biking. Okay, I couldn't just share with you all the easy downhills, so I have to share with you some of the uphill as well. Show you how wonderful my leg is doing right now. I would not have imagined doing this a year ago. I thought I had given up a lot of this physical activity. Hats off to Delaware orthopedic specialists and staff there. Just a call out of thanks. Also call out to Align Physical Therapy, located in Elkton and Fairhill, Maryland. Gosh, all of you were a big help just getting me back to doing this kind of activity. It's nice riding through the woods, especially on a hot day. It feels good getting out of the sun. There's going to be some areas up ahead that we spend a little time in open fields with the sun beating down on us. This is a perfect example of the beautiful wide open fields that you ride through at Fairhill. Just a couple weeks ago I was here, and all of this was high grass, and I guess the contracted farmers were out here harvesting and baling. It's amazing that they did it all in such a short period of time. Okay, coming up to one of the main parking areas off of Appleton Road in Fairhill, and I'm amazed it is not full at all. Usually you see this parking lot filled with cars and horse trailers. Okay, we just came up on some more downhill area, but if there's one thing to take in, we're still in open exposed field. So if you ever do come to Fairhill, make sure you pack in, as you would anywhere, pack in provisions, take with you lots of water, because on a hot sunny day when you're out in this open area exposed, it gets really hot and you lose a lot of water, so just be ready to replace it. So we're doing some of these downhills. It'll continue like this for another 3/4 of a mile. We are so far about 7 miles. So we just completed the Orange Trail loop, and now we're starting to backtrack to our parking spot off of Gallagher Road. I'm wrapping up my ride today in Fairhill, Maryland. I got about 11 miles in on the trail. Couldn't be more pleased with my leg and my hip and the physical condition I'm in right now. I'm gonna keep working at it. Keep sharing these videos with everyone, and give you some options in this region for places you can go and enjoy the outdoors and get into good physical condition.